Once upon a time, in a forest not that far away, there lives a group of long-eared owls. Thanks to modern technology, we can hear how they communicate.
Hey Alexis! Hey Tatiana! Hey Laura!
Hi, Anthony.
Hey.
Hey Anthony, how's it going?
I'm good, thanks. Alexis, can't believe it's still bright out. I'm not opening my eyes until dark.
Same.
Hey, wasn't Andrea with you last night?
Yeah, he was. Suyash kept calling him so he left. He couldn't stand the sound of that annoying calling. Where are those guys anyway? Hey Suyash, wake up!
Anthony!
What? He likes being woken up.
He's gonna be so grumpy.
What the? You guys are so loud! Can't a guy get some sleep around here? It's not even dark yet!
Sorry, Suyash, have you seen Andrea?
Oh no! I thought I was dreaming! They took him!
What? Who?
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 Hoo-hoo!
Hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo.
Who? You owls. Who took him?
The beings! He was racing a night hawk! Then he hit a reflective non-bird-proof window! He fell into the swimming pool!
Why'd you leave him?
Tatiana, I couldn't get near him!
That's the third time he fell into water. Is he okay?
I don't know, Laura! These people came out, and they were trying to reach him! They couldn't get him, and they started taking pictures! It looked like they were filling out some sort of online form!
So what happened next?
Every time they tried to get close, he'd swim away.
Oh man, I'm going back.
No, wait, you can't! This big van showed up and three beings climbed out and took him! They worked as a team with all these strange tools and got him out! I couldn't watch, but it's strange! They were so gentle with him and didn't even try to hurt him! I think they're gonna eat him alive!
Interesting. Was the van white? Did it have a ladder on top? Did it have a bunch of flashing lights around it?
Yes! How did you know?
Totally freaky. How'd you know that?
Then it's true.
What's true?
The aliens.
Yup, the aliens.
Aliens.
She's lost it!
Please explain.
Well, Grandpa Harry told me a story about his neighbor Christine. She had gotten stuck in some fishing line between some trees.
That's so horrible. Why are the beings so irresponsible with their waste? Improperly disposed of fishing line is such a huge problem for all wildlife.
That is so true, Tatiana. I heard of that story. Alexis, I didn't know Grandpa Harry knew Christine.
So what happened to her?
Well, he said she was stuck. Both wings stretched out and she couldn't even touch the ground. She was just stuck there totally helpless, suspended there for days.
Oh my gosh.
Christine was really tired and thirsty and hungry, just ready to give up. Then one of the beings showed up.
I don't like where this is going!
The being contacted the ones with the van.
Alien abduction van! It was the same van, wasn't it?
Let her finish.
Yes, Suyash, it was. The alien, the one they call Andrew, took her gently away in the van.
I knew it! They like to eat things alive! It's the only explanation! Andrea is doomed!
Is that true?
No, Tatiana, it's not true. The story is just getting started.
Laura's right. The aliens were taking her to the...
What did they do?
Suyash.
Shush.
Well, Grandpa Harry said she was put into a box. He saw the one called Andrew do it, and when he asked Christine about it, she said it was actually rather peaceful in there. She wasn't feeling as scared anymore.
Whoa, I didn't know Grandpa Harry was actually right there when she was abducted.
Oh yeah, he was on the front perch, watching the whole thing. But anyway, she finally fell asleep. She woke up when the box opened and there were aliens with masks on. They were looking at her eyes, her ears, her feathers. They used this strange light under her wings and were able to guess her age. They gave her something that was yucky, but it started to make her feel a bit better. She told him she didn't feel scared anymore. She didn't feel like she was in danger, but she was confused and wanted to be back in the forest. Poor thing was also really hungry and thirsty. She was very weak and incredibly sore. She couldn't even fly and just wanted to rest.
What were they up to?
She said they put her in a mini forest that had no clouds. She looked around and it was just her in there. There were 3 aliens that would take turns visiting her day after day. She couldn't fly away from them because she was still injured. They would pick her up and inspect her and write stuff down. A lot of stuff. There was a Heather, a Kira, and a Clements. And every time they came to visit, she felt healthier and stronger.
How did she hunt? What was in the mini forest to eat?
She didn't have to hunt. There was food sitting there, and she ate it. And when she woke up the next day, there was more in the same spot.
The aliens must have special powers!
Why were they feeding her?
So she get nice and plump, and they can eat her alive!
I don't know. If they're hungry, why wouldn't they just eat the food they keep giving her?
It almost seems like they were trying to help her.
Right? So one day, the Heather showed up to check on her, and like always, she tried to fly away. But this time she did. She flew up to the top of the mini forest, and the Heather was excited.
The Heather was happy.
Totally. A few days later, they came back with a net. When they brought it closer to her, she'd fly away. This happened several times over a few days, and they would write stuff down and leave. Then on the last day,
No, this is it! The last day! What happened?
Well, one day as it was getting closer to sunset, 3 aliens came into the mini forest with long nets. There was a Darlene, a Sarah, and a Vanessa. She tried to get away, but they caught her and put her in a box.
It was a barbecue, wasn't it?
No,
What did they do with her?
she doesn't know what happened after going in the box. There were some noises and it felt like there was some bouncing. But the strange thing is, she said her magnetoreception, her ability to navigate, was telling her she was close to home. Everything stopped moving and it got real quiet. Then all of a sudden the box opened. She could see the clouds and the moon and the trees and even Grandpa Harry standing on the edge of the front perch. It took a second for her to realize what she was looking at. Then she wasted no time and took off flying to the highest of branches. When she looked back, the 3 aliens were happy and smiling and the Vanessa was taking pictures. After a quick look around, she flew to another tree and they were still looking at her. Then they took the box and started to walk away. Suddenly, the Sarah stopped walking and pointed up at Grandpa Harry. The other aliens turned and looked at him to take pictures. Grandpa Harry screamed and flew away super fast. He was screaming as loud as possible. He thought he was next. He was scared of the Sarah. Christine gave chase, and when she finally caught up to him, she told him everything that happened.
I was right. They were totally helping her. Yo, that's so amazing.
Why would they do that? There's so many problems the beings cause for us!
Did that happen here where Grandpa Harry lives? Where's Christine now?
It happened where Grandpa Harry used to live. Him and Christine had to move when they cleared the trees to build condos. They lost touch after that. I'm not too sure why they helped her though.
You guys know Ronan the Raven, right?
Totally. He follows the beings because they feed him.
Yeah! All that harmful bread people think it's okay to feed birds!
Well, he told me about people that help animals. He mentioned the Toronto Wildlife Centre. I always thought he was talking nonsense.
What's the Toronto Wildlife Center?
It's a hospital for wild animals. The Toronto Wildlife Centre promotes the peaceful coexistence of people and wildlife by providing education and expert advice about wildlife situations, and providing medical care to sick, injured, and orphaned wild animals, with the ultimate goal of releasing healthy animals back into the wild.
So they're the aliens!
Then maybe not all of the beings are bad.
No, not all. The Toronto Wildlife Centre has 5 core programs. The Wildlife Hotline team guides people on what to do in wildlife situations.
That must be who responds to that online form.
The online form is the fastest way to reach them. This brings us to the Wildlife Rescue Team.
The aliens! They're the ones that come to the rescue and abduct them!
Yup, and they have all sorts of cool tools, equipment and training. There's also the Wildlife Veterinary Hospital team. They have x-rays and ultrasounds and medicines and perform surgeries.
What about the aliens that checked on her every day?
That's the Wildlife Rehabilitation team. They make sure every patient is recovering smoothly, so they can be released back into the wild in the best possible condition.
What's the fifth core program?
That's the Education and Outreach program. They go out and teach the beings
Teach them to stop feeding animals and stop feeding birds bread!
that and a whole lot more. Sometimes people think they're doing the right thing, but they're really causing harm. Education is really important.
If they don't know what to do, they should totally reach out to the wildlife hotline team before doing anything else.
Exactly. Just complete that online form. The experts will know what to do.
Wow, that's a lot that the Toronto Wildlife Center does. It must be really expensive to operate.
Most definitely. They're a registered charity that doesn't get government funding. They wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the donations they receive from all those people that care.
Wowzers, people really care about us that much.
I think we'll never know how much those people care about us.
You're saying there's people that don't work at the Toronto Wildlife Center that cares about us too.
Yes, there's so much support from all over. There's all sorts of ways people donate to help out. From laundry supplies, medical supplies, to greenery for the mini forests to volunteer work. They have a whole list on their website of things they need.
Shucks, maybe I should stop calling them aliens!
People can be really scary, but these people seem so dedicated in what they do.
I think that's why some people are always taking pictures of us. I must be so pretty to them.
Maybe they know that a lot of the problems wild animals encounter are caused by people and they want to help.
I can't believe how much goes into helping animals that they don't even know! They really must be animal lovers over there! It would be nice if we can do something for them!
Where is the Toronto Wildlife Center? I have an idea.
It's by Downsview Park.
That's where Joanne lives.
Not Joanne. You mean Anne.
Same thing, anyway. Since they like taking pictures of us, let's head over there by the cedars and give them a show.
OMG, yes. How are my feathers? I need to look good for the cameras.
I wonder if we'll get to see the people that are helping Andrea.
Maybe we'll get to see him being released.
There would be nowhere safer to hang out than beside a hospital!
This is exciting. I won't be able to sleep.
I'm totally staying up all day to do my feathers.
Oh geez. Okay everybody, back to sleep. We'll head over there first thing in the evening.
Yeah, good day.
Good day, guys.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day! Don't let the mice bite!
That evening, the 5 long-eared owls headed over to Downsview to await the return of their injured comrade. Legend has it, they have made Downsview Park their home, and they are still there to this day. Thank you for watching. Good day